Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, so this is for the sign of Cancer for mid-October. Also check your moon, rising, and even your Venus for additional messages if all of these are not resonating. Always take with you what you understand. If you do in fact relate to part of the storyline but not the rest of it, understand that that could be for another Cancer's energies that are picking up on the storyline and that's affecting them. But again, always take with you what you understand in regards to also the other signs. That could also be moon, rising, and even their Venus. Again, you know who it is that you are in fact dealing with at this time. So, as I was sorting the cards here, the transitioning card, which is the Ace of Spades, which is the death and a rebirth, came out in the upright along with the Five of Diamonds, indicating a karmic completion, a cycle ending, a complete transitioning. Out with the old, in with the new, right? So there's a karmic cycle in your life that has been on repeat that is needing to end, okay? You know this, and you know what it is and who it is in relation to. It could be your overall life in general and the way in which you need to break down your belief patterns and or, a relationship that is karmic that needs to complete itself. As soon as I say that, what card flips up? Separation, choices, okay? So, and I don't look at these cards as I'm sorting them. I don't know what they are until they come out in the way in which they decide to on the grid. So, let's see what we got going on here for you guys. And I will complete the reading with some romance angel cards in order to give some additional guidance in relation to what comes out here on this grid. So let's see what comes out for Cancer mid-October 2017. So you could be money focused. You could have money worries over a separation or separating from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You definitely have a karmic ending here. The Five of Diamonds is already out on the grid, and that is one of the cards that came out while I was sorting the cards. Okay, so what it's showing me here is that you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini specifically, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. What it's showing me here is that there are choices that need to be made. You also could, in fact, be in separation or separated from someone that you could, in fact, have a child with, and or there is a circumstance and situation where there needs to be action and change in your social standing in regards to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What it's showing me here is that there's a need to break down established mind thought patterns when it comes to relationships. It's showing me here that there is, in fact, communication that needs to happen in order to resolve problems. And this could be with a Gemini specifically and or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that you are, in fact, in separation from. It's showing me here that steps need to be taken in order to communicate, but you are in lack of communication with either this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this Gemini specifically, and in order to communicate and work this out with this person, there are karmic cycles that need to complete themselves, and the action and change in your social standing happens upon you making choices and taking steps forward. What it's showing me here is that you could, in fact, be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio at this time. You could have recently traveled with this person or something of that nature. But what it's showing me here is that this person is someone that you need to completely end a karmic cycle with, because there could have been a choice made and you cut either a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or the sign of Gemini out of your life. And this separation from this person could have been in regards to some sort of situation involving a child, children, and or a belief system that is an old belief system. And even though the feelings are mutual between you and this person, you could have in fact reconciled or something of that nature with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you could have been with 2 or 3 times over now. This is indicating you're needing to take steps in order to complete this karmic cycle and take the action and change necessary in order to complete and resolve any issues with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's asking you to use your common sense and your good judgment because you could in fact feel like you are stuck in a daily routine over this lack of communication. And even though you're wanting to take action and bring loving messages to this person, you first need to break down your established mind thought patterns when it comes to relationships. Because what it's showing me here is that if you are in fact dealing with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy at this time, they could in fact be using you for your finances and or financially draining you. It's also showing me here that you separated from a Gemini or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this person is in the upside down position because there's a need here for communication. There's also movement here. You could in fact need to move from your location. Yep, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you're dealing with air energy here. And this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius and or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, both facing in the same direction, so you could be dealing with one or the other and or both of these signs are in their chart. You could in fact be worried about your finances in regards to this person. Yep, as soon as I say worried about your finances with this person, what has flipped over on the grid? The 10 of Diamonds, indicating financial freedom, a journey, distance. So you could in fact be worried about your finances due to the fact that this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is just their signs, they could have air and earth in their chart. You're worried about your finances. You're worried about your finances when it comes to this person. And on top of this Queen of Hearts here, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that you could in fact be dealing with, this person has lost in deception surrounding them. So this person could have in fact cut you out of their life and or, is dealing with a third party here. But this person that you cut out of your life, based off of this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that you could have went back into a relationship with, this is a karmic partner here. This person that you cut out of your life based off of this karmic relationship that you could have in fact went back into. You cut this person out of your life, and this separation has caused a lot of pain, loneliness, and depression. And this is based off of deception, third parties. This person may have not been known by this other person that you're dealing with that's at a distance because you cut this person out of your life at a distance based off of financial worries. But now what it's showing me is that this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that you could be dealing with has cut you out of their life and has deceived you based off of the fact that your money could be funny. And because you are lacking in your finances and or another person has entered their life who is more financially efficient, they have separated from you and or you are going to find out about this third party and they are in fact going to cut you out of their life and or you're going to choose to cut them out of your life over the deception. But what it's showing me here is that you in fact separated from either air or earth because of this water energy, but this water energy is in fact deceiving you. This is the other's wishes and desires affecting you. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy is the reason why you're feeling stuck, is the reason why your money is, the reason why your money's funny. And there could be, yeah, look, complete ending. There's a transitioning that's taking place here. If you have in fact not found out about this person and the 9 of Diamonds and the 9 of Hearts, the 9 of Hearts was underneath this Ace of Spades. This indicates others' wishes and desires affecting you. This also indicates a completion that is approaching. This is the death and the rebirth, but it's in the upside down position, indicating there's worry and anxiety over this person. But what it's showing me here is that there's deception that lies with this other water sign in relation to you. And there's a transitioning that's taking place here because there's a karmic completion, and there is going to be action and change in the social standing. And this other water energy could, in fact, be leaving and moving. Because you started a romance of the soul, and this landed on top of earth, air, and the communication in order to resolve problems with this person. This is the person you started a romance of the soul with, but it's in the upside down position, meaning it's not in connection yet because there is communication that needs to happen first in order for it to turn into the upright. The Ace of Diamond or the Ace of Spade is also in the upside down position, indicating that this transitioning has not yet completed itself because you have not taken the steps forward in order to do so. You could, in fact, be stuck in your head over this situation, making yourself feel stuck in a daily routine because you're in lack of communication with this person and you're evaluating before taking action because you separated from this person. But the reason you separated from this person is due to the fact that you needed to complete a karmic cycle, and the karmic cycle was that you needed to break down your established mind thought patterns, your belief system, and now it's time to take action and change because you're now understanding that the feelings that you thought that you had towards this other water sign are in fact not real. Yeah, because this indicates needing to be truthful, fair, and honest with the way that you truly feel. You could in fact be giving your time and energy freely to another person, and this is indicating that there is some truth here that hasn't been revealed in regards to you giving your time and energy freely to this other person, but there's some underlying truth that has not yet been revealed. This also indicates you need to be truthful, fair, and honest and follow your heart because there is a divine design that's in place, and the Six of Spades fell out on top of this, indicating a complete ending to no return in order to have a brand new beginning, also indicating moving to a new home. So there's a divine design and divine plan that has already been put into place and has been unfolding. But you're now feeling stuck over a karmic relationship that, like I said before, you could have gotten together with this person 2 or 3 times over, and you cut your soulmate out of your life based off of your finances. But now that your financial situation is turning into a downward spiral, it's based off of the fact that you're with this other energy here that is in fact using you for money. You have a King of Spades energy and a Queen of Club energy, and they are both facing back to back. This can indicate they're facing away from each other. This can indicate that this air sign that you could in fact be dealing with is dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but they're not connected. There is no connection between them. So you could be believing that this air sign that you're interested in, that you started a romance of the soul with, is with a fire sign. They are, in fact, not with a fire sign. And this indicates that you are, in fact, on a spiritual journey. The Two of Hearts indicates bringing a union together, but you're worried about third-party developing relationships and that there's unrequited love with this person, which we understand is lack of love of self all day, every day. But the thing is that you're on a spiritual journey in order to bring this union together. This third party that you believe is involved with this either air-earth energy, and you believe that there could be a fire sign that's involved with this air-earth energy, this is a facade. This is not real. They are not with a fire sign. And this is what's making you feel as if you cannot move forward with this person because you could be thinking that they're with someone else. But you are, in fact, being spiritually guided in order to verbally communicate. This is a trip by car, laying foundations for future success, moving to a new home. You're being spiritually guided in order to do this. You're being spiritually guided in order to go and verbally communicate with this person because you want to be with this person, but your worry and fear is surrounding the fact that you may have conjured up something in your mind or somebody could have lied to you. Yeah. You're using careful planning. You're not pushing things, yet you want future success with this person. This indicates that you could, in fact, be, asking around about this person or trying to investigate, and or you could have communicated with somebody and they could have lied to you and told you that they were dating another person or in a relationship with another person, but that's in fact not true. So you're now not knowing what to do. Well, understand, you're being spiritually guided in order to do this. Yep. Because this indicates a fresh new beginning. This also indicates with two aces back to back in this manner, there's a divine twist of fate here. This three of diamonds indicates that you're losing your lack of focus. You have fickleness and changeability. This could be due to the fact that there's a home environment situation that you could be dealing with, and or this other person is dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy by no coincidence whatsoever. And this indicates negative emotions surrounding unfortunate events, fears blocking goals. Your fears could in fact be surrounding around the fact that you believe, and this could be that someone told you this, and or you're listening to non-truths because this did not come from this person's mouth telling you that they're with a person. Okay, you're listening to things that are there's like a little bit of truth there, and then the rest of it's bullshit. Okay, this indicates that this fire sign that you could believe is with this air sign or earth sign that you're desiring to be with because you started a romance of the soul with them. This indicates that this is not true. Because what is behind this is the victory card. This indicates a brand new beginning, a completion. This fire sign that they could be dealing with could just be a friend. It could be, what people could be telling you it isn't the truth. This is indicating that there's a complete ending here and there's victory, but you need to understand that they are in fact not with a fire sign. But there is victory here, and you do in fact have financial independence, but you're fencing your own self in because there's healing that needs to take place. And this could be healing with a family, healing with a group of friends, people, things of that nature. But you're causing yourself your own emotional prison here because you could in fact, and this could be your energy here or a Pisces or Scorpio energy here, but this is showing to be your energy because you're worried on your financial stability because you may need to move to a new home, but your lack of progression and your serious setback to the person who you in fact are soulmates with and you want to have a physical union with is due to the fact that you have worry and anxiety over communication and wanting to have this brand new beginning, which could be the sign of Gemini. So your worry and anxiety is over communication, right? And you're facing away from the communication with the worry and the anxiety, but this is false worry and false anxiety. This also indicates here that this air energy is not with the fire sign. So if you heard this, especially if you heard it about a Gemini, it's not true. And your worry and anxiety is due to the fact that you're listening to others and not listening to your intuition. Yet, you could have reached out to a fire sign that is a mutual person to this air element or earth element. And the issue at hand is that you could have been told some things, but you're making it out to be something that it's not. And you have worry and anxiety over the situation. But understand, you're being guided first and foremost to complete the karmic cycle that you could be dealing with a water sign with. And this is somebody that you have been in and out with 2 or 3 times over, but you're being spiritually guided to the person you started a romance of the soul with. And there's something lingering around energy-wise that has you feeling and or thinking or believing that this person is with a fire sign, and it could be due to a home environment situation or something of that nature, but they're not together. They're not a couple. They don't know. It's an illusion. I keep hearing facade. It's like a freaking mirage. They're not with the fire sign. They're not, okay? So this could be something that you were told by another person, a group of people. You could have just heard something and your mind directly went to there, and now you're feeling stuck in an emotional prison, and you could in fact be dealing with a karmic partner because you could just be settling for that person, but they're financially draining you, they're deceiving you, and they are dealing with third parties also. So whether or not you know this, you're going to be finding out because that karmic cycle is in fact completing itself. Yeah, that's what I just saw, heard, whatever. Addictions are affecting your love life. Codependency. Yes, you're dealing with a codependent partnership and or addictions, literal addictions are affecting your love life because you could be falling to these lower level energies because you feel as if this soulmate, the person you started a romance of the soul with, started moving on with a fire sign, and it's not true. They're not together. They didn't come out at all together, facing the same way in any way, shape, or form. And if that is in fact something you were told, I'm being told for you to look into the situation further because you're going to find a truth there that somebody deceived you and lied to you about this air or earth energy being with a fire sign because they are in fact not. You're needing to remain optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, and stop allowing negative mind thought patterns, addictions affect your optimism, okay? Because the person who you desire to be with, because this indicates marriage, wedding, bringing into union. You, in fact, could believe that this person is moving into a marriage, or you're wanting to come into union with this person, but you're losing your optimism and falling to these lower level energies based off of an illusion. You're needing to remain optimistic through this. If you're dealing with an air earth energy that was leaving a fire sign, they left them. They're not together. And even if they are still in a home environment situation together, they're not together. Your fear is causing you to believe all of these things that are not true. And if other people are telling you this, you need to go to the source themselves and stop asking outside people, because those people could be manipulating because they're jealous. They don't want to see you happy with that person, or vice versa. You always have to look past the surface. But if you're not getting the information directly from that person, you can't believe it all to be true. There might be about this much of it that's truth, and then the rest of it could be bullshit and different versions of bullshit. So you already met this person. You already met the one you want to be with. But you're needing to remain optimistic. You're needing to take steps forward. You're needing to take action here because you feel a strong magnetic connection with this person that you've already met. But you're falling to lower level energies and not remaining optimistic about this. But again, just like I said, what did I say about making effort, taking steps? Great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. Okay, listen. You have a strong magnetic connection to someone. You could have, in fact, retreated, disconnected yourself from the world around you, and or you retreated on this person. But this is the person who you, in fact, are on a spiritual journey with. You could, I mean, this was it. I can't make this shit up. At all. I don't need cards. I just friggin' yap. But, you know, this is more fun. I can't. What did I say earlier in the cartomancy? That the reason why you disconnected from this person could have been why? Because of your finances and because of the fact that they live at a distance? But what did I just say about other people and not listening to other people? Because this could be the reason why, because you're at a distance from them. Not to listen to these other people, but the reason why you could have cut this person out of your life was based off of your finances and your career, because they were at a distance and you were fearful of that. But you could, in fact, be listening to people because you're at a distance. But you're needing to give this relationship a chance to work on the partnership, because this is, in fact, a true love and a romance of the lifetime. When you met this person, there was playfulness. And in order to recapture it, you need to give the relationship a chance. Because there's a need here in order to deepen the bond. You shared passion with this person, but you didn't deepen the bond. So in order to regain this connection, steps have to be taken. Because you called this person into your life, you want to ascend to higher levels of commitment with this person, but there's a need here to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and there could in fact be family issues which is causing the deception here. You could be dealing with family issues, you know, parents, false-based beliefs, you know, making a bad choice, not facing up to it, causing further more deception, because the deception is doing what? Nothing more than you not knowing how to love yourself first. As you remove the deceptive mask from yourself and stop allowing others to manipulate your own feelings and love yourself first, through loving yourself first, you will then release this karmic relationship and understand the law of attraction and what you're attracting into your life, because there's a need here to release this X in order to get onto the new path with the person who stirred your romantic feelings, because there's a need here to understand in the safety of love. And due to this separation, there's control issues, which could be your false-based beliefs, your job, anything of what is not allowing you to follow your heart here. But you're in separation from this person. You need to let go of the control. Keep an open mind, because if you do in fact have children with this person, and or you are dealing with someone that has a child, you're needing to keep an open mind about this person, because you need to free yourself and take back control of your life, because this person is in fact your soulmate, and you do in fact deserve love. You are lovable. You met this soulmate, and this is the lesson that they're teaching you, that you deserve love and that you are in fact lovable. But you're dealing with a karmic situation, multiple situations karmically speaking here, that need to be released from your life. Okay, you're allowing other people to emotionally manipulate and control you. Yet your heart lies with this other person who you in fact could believe for some reason that they're with a fire sign, and they're not. I'm telling you, they're not. So if other people have told you this or fed you some information, it's not true. You didn't hear it from their mouth, then why are you believing it? Because anything that you see on the surface and or hear from others, there's always something missing from that. And until you go and verbally communicate face to face with this other person that's at a distance, you in fact will not know the truth. So you can believe the false truth and live under these energies, or you can gain your courage and go and speak to them if that is what your heart truly desires, because your abundance lies by following your heart, always, point blank period. Okay? All right, I love you, Cancer. If you need me, love from above, 717 at gmail.com. Bye.